Alright, hello there. Today I'm going to show you in a bit more depth how the Youth Ed program works. Let's get the PowerPoint cracking. There we are. Alright, so the first thing you need to know is that the Youth Ed program divides into two branches. There's the social sector, which is really the base of the Youth Ed program, and then there's the financial sector. So a couple of years of the social sector have to be completed before you can start the financial sector. So why not just start by explaining the social sector a bit more? So you start off with social sector year 1. Now the applicants for the student body of this social sector year 1 are presumed to be in about 7th grade. So there's 5 main units that are explored into deeper depth in this year. There's making safe and smart social choices, aligning yourself with the right people, deciding what's best for yourself and others, making appropriate choices for your age, and making smart choices on what to post on social media. So this is just like in school. They're going to learn about these and have a unit exam. And then at the end of the year, they're going to have a final exam. Now this exam must be passed so that they can move on to social sector year 2. And if they fail the exam, which is very unlikely, that's what I mean, they're going to have to retake social sector year 1 or just drop out of youth ed in general, but it's highly suggested that they retake the year. So social sector year 2 is very similar to year 1. They're just going to explore in more detail these 5 main courses. It's going to be a bit tougher to pass, but I believe in the students. They can pass it easily. So then it branches off into either social sector year 3 or financial sector year 1. This is where the financial sector comes in. This is where they're going to learn about things like banking, how to manage their money, all of that. So that's for the older kids. That's why we want them to take a couple years of social sector before starting financial sector. But they have the choice of either taking social sector year 3 and not taking the financial sector at all, or they can take financial sector year 1 only and stop taking the social sector, or they can take both. And we made the schedules so that none of the classes overlap for those students who want to take it a further step and take both courses, because we don't want to disadvantage those kids. So then, social sector year 3 is just more detailed advanced courses of those 5 main courses, and same for social sector year 4. It's all repetition, but you go into more specific domains. And then there's also financial sector year 2. Now, the financial sector is very similar to the social sector. There's those 5 main courses, and it all works the same way, except the courses are different. It's like you won't learn about making safe and smart social choices in the financial sector. You'll learn about making safe and smart financial choices. And yes, the year 1 has to be passed to go to year 2. It's a very similar process. Then there's a year 5, and there's a year 3. And then at the end of all that, if they complete all of that, it's the graduation where they receive a diploma of the youth ed courses, and this can help them for future jobs, to get into better universities. This is a very versatile, beneficial course for the youth of our nation. So I don't want to go into too much depth about how all of this is going to help the students' lives. This is more something that you can contact me about with your more specific questions, and you might find some information on the website about more depth about really like the roots and like what it really does. But this PowerPoint was more to just show you the structure of it. So without any further ado, that's youth ed for you guys. Thank you very much.